How does a space sacrifice differ in the opening, middle game, and endgame? Have you ever wondered how a space sacrifice can change depending on whether you are in the opening, middle game, or endgame? Let's break it down step by step. In the opening phase, a space sacrifice often involves giving up a pawn or minor piece to gain a quicker development of your pieces. The goal here is to control important squares and disrupt your opponent's setup. For example, sacrificing a pawn can open lines for your rooks and queens, allowing them to become more active. This early initiative can lead to a strong attack or better positioning. However, you must be careful not to overextend your position. If you push too hard, you might create weaknesses that your opponent can exploit later. Moving into the middle game, the nature of space sacrifices shifts. Here, it becomes more tactical and strategic. You might sacrifice material to restrict your opponent's movement or to prepare for a direct attack. For instance, giving up a pawn might cramp your opponent's position, making it harder for them to maneuver their pieces. This phase requires precise calculation, as your opponent may try to counterattack if you do not convert your spatial advantage into a tangible benefit. The focus is less on development and more on controlling key squares and creating weaknesses in your opponent's setup. Finally, in the endgame, space sacrifices are less frequent but can still play a vital role. With fewer pieces on the board, the activity of your king becomes essential. Sacrificing a pawn here might allow your king to become more active or help create passed pawns. The objective is to control critical squares that can lead to winning positions. In the endgame, material is precious, so any sacrifice must lead to clear advantages, like promoting a pawn or exploiting weaknesses in your opponent's position. To summarize, in the opening, space sacrifices focus on rapid development and central control. In the middle game, they aim to restrict the opponent and prepare attacks. In the end game, they are about activating the king and creating winning chances. Understanding these differences can help you decide when and how to use space sacrifices effectively in your games.